Hey everyone, I'll start off with saying Assalamu alaikum wa barakatuh. It means peace be upon you and so may mercy of God and His blessings. Now something you all may not know is the word Allah is not the name of God, it means God. But, so I'm here to persuade you to see that Islam is a peaceful religion. And a religion doesn't make people, however, it's the people that make up a religion. A lot of you might think, well, why should we listen to him? Well, my answer to that is I am Muslim and I follow the religion of Islam. So why am I talking about this? Well, a student talked about ISIS and I wanted to persuade my classmates that Islam is a peaceful religion. However, it does have extremists that cause terrorist acts, which every religion has its bad seeds that affect others around them. Today I will persuade you that Islam is in fact a peaceful religion. Many of you I know hear bad things over the years, like 9/11. But if you check among your friends, you probably find a Muslim and be like, Madali Ali or Muhammad, they always seem chill. Think about how they act and how you hang around them, and you see that they're not violent and very calm. First, Islam has a big amount of people who follow the religion, and in all parts of the world, it's a religion that you can find a person who's following it almost every country. I know Islam is making a big population in the U.S. and Europe. Islam is one of the fastest growing religions, and those who didn't know, cited by continenttimes.com. There's over 1.2 billion Muslims in the world. So for a religion that's so bad, why is it that people are still converting? It's not because the religion is a religion of war and hatred. People took the time and take an interest and saw enlightenment for them and converted. I know a guy named Anho, but he likes to be called Amir, and he's Puerto Rican, and he converted to Islam recently. He saw a religion that made sense to him, and he looked at it through the eyes of a guy who doesn't listen to others say and see what the media says, but as an individual who wants knowledge on the religion. So sometimes you have to see with your own eyes rather than what people tell you. Now I'll talk about violence in Islam. Second, Islam doesn't allow violence, but it does say to slay one's enemy, and that where it's tricky, because if it's the sake of keeping people safe, then it's fine. But all we have a moment in our lives when someone's messing with your friend and you stand up for them and you get in a fight just to protect them. So in Islam, it doesn't really permit violence, but there's sometimes that is said in the Quran is true. Slay enemies wherever you find them. Such quotes are used by extremists for violence, but the rest says, thus if they let you be and do not make war on you and you offer peace, God does not allow you to harm them. 4:9. This is from oneco.com. The quotes I gave you are if a person goes to harm you and people around you, then fight back and slay one's enemy, not going out and go on a massacre for stupid reasons like Tommy ate my cookie, so I shall destroy him. Religion is important for everyone and Muslims, so we do get offended when people, so we're like everyone else, when you say bad things about us. But the second quote said, if a person offers us peace, then it shall be accepted, and that's the case in any religion and the world. If there is peace, there is nothing to worry about. Last, we let the media tell us about the world, and a lot of the time it's media blowing something out of proportion or making something to what it's actually not. It's without both sides of the story. They always show us all the violence, but they never have a person from the Middle Eastern country say how they feel about their religion and what's going on in the Islamic community. Just terrorist groups like ISIS. So the news is where all our information, and I can't say that they don't do research. They have so. So there's factually correct, but it's usually biased to one person's opinion, not multiple people talking about their opinions on both sides. Therefore, leaving people to think that only bad things happen in the Islamic community. So I kind of got this off Facebook when I went on my uncle's timeline and saw it. Yesterday when an ISIS member stopped the car of a Christian couple and asked them if they are Muslim or not, the Christian man said, I'm Muslim. ISIS member said, if you're Muslim, then recite a verse of the Quran. The Christian man recited a verse from the Bible. The ISIS member, yeah, that's right, you're allowed to go. His girlfriend goes, what a risk you took. Why did you tell him that we are Muslim? The guy goes, if we were telling you a lie, he would have killed us both. Ask the wife and then go further. The guy goes, do not worry. If they knew the Quran, they would not kill innocents. Answered the husband, ISIS is not Islam. Terrorists have no religion. Now, we tend to let our emotions take control of us. I'm the same way. I would think I see something I don't like and I react. But we can't always let our emotions get the best of us. That get in the way of our judging the situation, what our solution is to it. We have to think logically and use what we know is right. So when we watch the news and see what the media tells us to think of it with our opinions, nevertheless, terrorism is wrong and it shouldn't be around. But you shouldn't blame the people directly. But you should blame the people directly for what they're doing, not their religion. Because they're basically saying, hey, you all are the same, when not everyone's the same. Conclusion, I hope you all took into what I said that Islam is not a bad religion, a religion of terrorism, but it is in fact a religion of peace based on what I said and the mindset. I have on my religion and the world rather than the idiotic actions and motives of an extremist. You're recorded one